Party people in the place to be. Live from 58 Dream Street. We're Jamesing with Games. Episode 20, my goodness. 10 weekends now we've been at this. The Ultima 5, Warriors of Destiny. Let's play. You know what? I threw on a sweater here. I don't need a sweater. Let me get this sweater off. Alright, there we go. More mobility for the playing of Ultima 5, Warriors of Destiny. So we're looking at another day, I think, of exploring. Not necessarily aimlessly. Maybe a little aimless. Maybe we'll pick up an aim here and there. We'll see what's good. We had some extremely productive aimless exploring yesterday. Got the grapple, gained the ability to climb mountains. Got the sextant. We can determine our coordinates. Although I don't have a coordinate-based quest yet. Though with the, from what I can tell, very large and perhaps not heavily populated underworld where there's going to be some things to find. It's very possible there will be a coordinate-related quest down there. Who knows? I mean, do coordinates even work inside a Hollow Earth scenario? I don't know. Probably not super important just yet to worry about that. But here we go. Journeying onward. Good afternoon / evening, British. Afternoon to us, evening to you. Waffle Syrup, glad to have you back for another round. Here we are. Just take a moment and just... I say it a lot, but I like this overworld music. Okay, what had I just done? I just come back to my ship so that I could hit the road. How do sextants work? Like IRL or IUL, as it were, in Ultima life? I actually don't have a friggin' clue how a sextant works in real life, to be honest. I know that I was all bragging about coming from a maritime place. Yeah, yes, right. Good point, Waffle Syrup. Yeah, the sextant. The coordinate quest will probably be somewhere where we can look up and see the sky. Unless there's some cool gimmick where the ceiling of the underworld is like Oh, it does? Ah, cool. Hey, it's all good. Let's find out how does the item sextant work in the game? I mean, I gathered I would probably just be doing this. Sextant only at night. Ah, the stars. That was not a feature in Ultima 4. You just used the sextant. Told you where you were. Fair enough. Okay. Where am I? I'm on the mainland. In between Paws and Intrinsic, I believe. I have leads? No, it isn't. Okay. I know do I have some leads still? Or did I burn out all my leads yesterday and I gotta start getting new leads? So we got the Crystal Sword. That little quest line is done. Oh, I'm gonna have fun exploring, British. I always do. Let's see. Ba-boom. Crystal weapons, got those. Got the grapple. Bought a drink for Tara. Tiara. I offered to. Didn't even have to buy it to her. She warmed up just at the concept of being purchased a drink. Saw Barbara's strange vision. So I guess if I meet a guy in a distant place who can only be seen in a mirror, that'll be useful to know. But boom, just scrolling through here, just seeing what my options are, where I can explore, or where I haven't found stuff. Minnock doesn't look like I've learned a ton from Minnock. I learned a fair bit in Moonglow. You know what? I want to find that... Oh. Interesting election. Yes, I was looking away, so it wasn't even the chat that reminded me. I was going to go to the strange island that says this is a private island, and then it's just mountains. I would love to know what's going on there. I don't know exactly. I feel like it's in the northeast off the mainland, but we shall see. Only one way to find out. That's to hit the seas, see what's going on. Hang tight, horsey. If the horse runs away, I don't think I was getting a ton out of having the horse. And it's not like Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. You can get a... turn it down a little bit. Now a little sea shanty. Okay. Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Horses are very useful, but then also, it's a horse and it's got endearing horse-like qualities that you just don't see when you're just looking at a tiny little, decently well drawn, I believe these are EGA graphics. Okay, here we are, zipping along near the northern half of the mainland. So if it turns out I'm completely wrong, which that's happened, about where this private island is, and I can't find it really quickly, we'll be in the rough area to pop on up to the private island. See if maybe anyone we know is there. But it's not wise to go sailing blindly around at night. So let's camp down here on what I believe is the northern coast of... Yes. Excellent point, Waffle Syrup. We got to experiment. Position. Yes. We get our positions using the runic script now. In Ultima 4, the runic script wasn't there yet. So you got your coordinates in letters, and that was strange too. But there you go. Hold on. I'm going to glance over here at the cloth map, which I do not have in cloth form. Are the quadrants marked on this? No. I guess in a world, if the cloth map is supposed to be like a real Britannian map, it would make sense for it to have the coordinates because there's only one sextant in the world, and only the Avatar has access to it. Standing guard, so we can get Jana her 1 hit point that she's missing back. No ambush, not bad. The sun is not even rising. The nights are long. It seems to be whatever they call September in Britannia. So, assuming a similar solar cycle, I guess the days are getting shorter, but I don't know. Seems fishy. Oh, I wasn't on the north coast of Honesty Island. Indefinite access to sextants, sort of. Intriguing. Well, you gotta work for a sextant, either way. Whatever the circumstances are, they don't just they're not just being handed out like Pez. Good old dungeon deceit there. Oh. I'm half tempted to just shoot the orcs from the sea just for fun, but there's no experience in that. And we could also get a tiny little bit of money. Not that we're not hurting for money. Lots of orcs. Just means lots of experience. Well, not lots of experience points, but lots of little helpings of experience points. Jana flinging her magic axe. Oh, I didn't quite get it. I doubt this is actually Britannian canon, but with the gender neutral sprites all clearly being men, I like the idea that kind of like in the British courts, they all wear those white wigs. If you're a magic user in Britannia and you're a woman, you're wearing a fake white beard all the time so that people know you're a magic user. Boom. Killing them all. What have I done? Killed them all, of course. Can you believe they convicted Robert Durst of murder? Must have been a crafty group of investigators on that case. To pin him down and then to somehow convince a jury that the guy who, on a live mic, on a documentary he foolishly agreed to be a part of, said, "What have I done? Killed them all, of course." I just, oof. Up until that moment, being Robert Durst's criminal attorney was probably just a stress-free job. Yeah, there's enough doubt and he's a rich guy, and nothing bad ever happens to the rich. Oh, yes! Aha! I see what you're saying, British. Anybody who wants can cast the spell that tells them exactly where they are, coordinate-wise. It's topsy-turvy. Anyone can just go to the store, buy the stuff they need. Not anyone. If you're trained in fighting, you can't do it. But lots of people can just cast a spell. The actual device, which is not even a fantasy device, is extremely rare. But hey, lots of fantasy worlds have strange characteristics that might not make sense in our own. When I was playing The Legend of Zelda recently for my retro reviews series, it occurred to me, imagine basing your economy around rupees, and they're like very large. Yeah, the sextant is a way better deal than that spell. You base your economy on a currency that comes in one form, and it's a large like gemstone, and then they're like small denominations. Like, people are just like no wonder they stuff every pot in their home full of coins, full of rupees. Just like, where are you gonna store this stuff if you're saving up for something? Like, I guess probably in certain times in Hyrule, Tingle or something is running a bank, but I don't know. Yeah, but that, like, yeah. Those are like bags of holding, I guess. No trap. And there was no trap. Just lots of stuff. Chain coif, or as I like to call it, about 30 bucks. Arrows, flaming oil, 4 gold, 2 keys, torch, and some food. Not bad. Not bad. I don't know why I just hit the 2. That's fine. Did find a trap. Success. We've jimmied the trap. Golden green gem. Boom, 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 boom. Emeralds, rubies, sapphires. And just enormous, and they all have to be crafted. Like, yeah, this is I don't know. Probably, like, you know, Shigeru Miyamoto is not Richard Garriott. I don't think Miyamoto has spent a moment in his entire game design career thinking, does the world we're building make sense? I'm in fact quite confident that in every case he would reject that reasoning in favor of just saying, what makes the game fun? I suppose Richard Garriott would in turn rejoin that part of what makes a game like Ultima fun is the immersion. The feeling that you're in this living, breathing world. Okay, so I feel like it's up around here somewhere, this private island. But, is it? Now I think I've wrapped around there. Come back this way a bit. Okay. Looking at the map here. Oh, I think I know. It's not like it's clearly demarcated on the map, but probably just head north, maybe a little west, a little north. Is this the private island? Nope, that's the Isle of the Avatar. So wait, hold on. If I've come upon the Isle of the Avatar, maybe a little further west, back south. There's the top of the mainland. There's not really a lot of space for the wraparound here. What's this? This is where Blackthorn's castle is. We're not going there until at least we have an invisibility ring. Not that I'm not even confident that an invisibility ring will do what I want it to do there, but I will get an invisibility ring and save before I ever dare try Blackthorn's castle then. Okay, so the private island. Where's it gonna be? I see some other, like, it's not even guaranteed to be on the map, right? It's part of the tricky part here. This is a private island. Maybe no one knows about it. At any rate, let's take let's live life on the edge and see if we can get to Blackthorn's Island and camp down without going. Oh, we've made it back to the north of the mainland, I believe. Camping down in the desert. It's gonna be very cold and then very hot if we oversleep. But if we're gonna see the sunlight again, we gotta do it. Boom. We're back. Chilling in the desert. Right up at the... Okay, see where I am up on this map. So, what do we do? What do we do? I'm gonna shoot back north. We're gonna keep trying to zero in on this private island until I give up and just go to Minok. Okay, and that's Blackthorn's Island. So I know where I am. Wait, okay, Blackthorn's Island. If I just go a little bit south and a little bit east... Looking at a gem. Okay. A lot of lava in the mountains around Blackthorn's castle. Alright, so Blackthorn's castle is there. And there's the tip of the mainland. The island I'm seeing on the cloth map over here should be right around here. It would be reckless to use another gem. Alright. We'll try that one again later. Mainland. Oh, far along the mainland now. Right. Desert. What am I trying to accomplish? I mean, I know what I'm trying to accomplish. Wandering. I'm certainly wandering. I'm not wandering as far as I could because I was trying to find a specific place. I suppose now that I have a sextant, when I find a strange place that doesn't seem to be on the map, I can note the coordinates. I suppose I could have done that with the in-whiz spell. But, you couldn't possibly have been paying attention to the series and believe that I'm a strong advanced planner. So, sometimes I am. Not necessarily for this specific task. Okay, so those are the mountains. Minok's down here, right? We're in the vicinity of Minok. So let's head to, well, being careful not to accidentally get teleported away. Heading through the foothills here. I guess we could pop up and explore some of these mountains. I could try talking to the folks at the lighthouse again tomorrow. See if I can learn anything from them. But yeah, is there anything going on in the mountains, I wonder? I mean, we're just here. We're not doing anything. Ouch. Nah, these are boring mountains, it seems. Oh well. There. Well, at least now we have a reason to camp. Right next to the lighthouse. Yeah, we'll set a watch. Might as well. Don't want these Minokians coming out and sacrificing us. If, you know, Astaroth is in town, the Shadow Lord of Hatred. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. No Shadow Lord. No whammies. No whammies. Stop. No whammies. We're into town. Stay away from me, Mr. Guard. I'm not paying the sacrifice tax today. If I can help it. I mean, if I can help it, I never pay said tax. In real life, I don't mind paying taxes. Fund the government, have a society, all that good stuff. In a dictatorship where the taxes are arbitrarily applied by a guard just chasing you down and being like, hey you, give me $60. I have strong objections to taxation. Okay, we have beggars heading out. I know I've talked to that beggar. He helped me find... There was something. There was a whole thing with a tree. I know I've spoken to this lady before. Fiona, she runs the poorhouse. Well, not that arbitrary, waffle syrup. I suppose, actually, you know, I know the political situation in Turkey is a little... I shouldn't be saying where people are from when I know where they're from. I'm sorry. It's not going to help anybody find you. But, there's certainly some weird things with the incidents and the distribution of taxes. And yet, I mean, here where I live, we can just go to the hospital if we're sick. is cool. Alright. Waffle syrup is Turkish. Now you all know. Yeah, my interest. I don't really have one, Fiona, to be honest. Do you happen to know the word of power? Alright. Fiona, we've talked before. You're a nice lady. Okay. Stuff with those trees, but I've done it. Is anybody hanging out at the shipwright? Yeah. Hello. Hey, James. Hope you've been well. What's your name again? Fenelon. Have I learned anything from Fenelon before? Looking at the Minoc sheet. Oh, he told me how to dodge the guards. But out of... Do you happen to randomly know the word of power? Fair enough. Fair enough. You know anything with the Shadow Lords? While I'm here. Alright. Let's have your regular conversation. For Captain Blythe, sails... silk... muslin... Yeah, that is right, because I'm not guessing. I'm repeating the things to you that you just said. Finest? Blythe? Who's that? It's the owner of the crow's nest. Between thee and I, he's a real nasty soul. Nasty? He has myself and Root. Oh yeah, I've heard about this. Indefinitely? Yes, 'tis a pity, especially for such a young child as Rue. Rue? She is a wonderful child. Child? Indeed. What did Rue... Rue hasn't told me anything, but perhaps she knows something. Out of the mouths of babes, as they say. Servitude? Cannot help with that? Oh. Because I said ervitude. What the hell are you talking about? Okay. Pity. Yeah. You need all the pity you can get. Can't spare any. Alright, tomorrow then. I don't know that I'm going to be here tomorrow. I can't just hang out in Minoc. Alright, here's Rue. So, what's your job, Rue? Are you by any chance a child slave? He sews sails. So, it's very hard work. Work? He sews sails. Right, of course. Hard? Long hour. Long? 7? Yes, I agree. Me too. Well, yeah, you said it first. Of course you agree. This is a great sacrifice we sow, but we have a little chant we sing to... Oh, right. This is the steal with Rue. Yeah, tell me. It's the mantra of sacrifice, which I already knew. Ka! Well, yeah, that's cool. You know the word of power? Yeah. Of course you don't. Alright, kid. Good luck, with your indentured servitude. Yeah, Captain Blythe, no. No, you can't help me. Even if I needed a ship. I'll slam your door if I want to. Dude, I don't agree with your morals. There's no one up here. Crowded bookshelf, crowded bookshelf. What's on the table? Nothing to note. Found a scroll. Hey. I guess I can steal from this guy because he's a jerk. Doesn't hurt my karma score. Still at 99. 2 scrolls. Oh, you gotta get them. Maybe that's when the karma score goes down. I'm just gonna save the game because I'm willing to save scum this. Ha! Yeah, you can steal from the bad people. Or maybe from everybody. Maybe they're just not stealing. 2 Relpors. Just magic missile. Nothing in the barrel. I don't see any trick behind there. Okay. Well, have a good day, jerk. Be nice to your quasi-slave. Bad person. I do not like this Captain Blythe. Even if I was in the market for a ship, I wouldn't be buying it from him. Is this a guard who's going to extort me? Rel her. Oh, right. You see what I did there? The rune for H looks like a P, while the rune for R looks like an R. You get lulled into a false sense of security. Please don't tax me. Nah, he's on his break. Tactus. Did I learn anything from Tactus? Not that I noted. What do you do? Yeah, of course you do. Armory? Indeed, you believe it's among the finest in the land. The finest? Blackthorn? Right. No, I don't agree. Oh, yeah. Okay, so, yeah, right, because rel is change. But in general... I mean, no. I got literally every single part except the word rel wrong, and I mistranslated the word rel. So, I know I've said this to/about Tactus before, but I think the shallow take is the dictatorship is good for me because my sales are up. You know. Can't help me? You want to tell me why you think I'm a fool when I'm the Avatar? Alright, bye. Turd. Alright, so that guy sucks. And so does this town. We're blowing this place. Unless... Have I really looked everywhere? Are there sick people at the healers I can talk to? Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Anybody upstairs? Nope. Shouldn't steal from the healers. Even if it wouldn't hurt my karma score, I would know that it was wrong. Ha! There we go. No taxes for me. Is there some gimmick where I can go around the town? There is. Doesn't seem to matter. Unless there was a secret wall and I didn't see the tiny flaw. Alright. We're doing this circuit one more time. Ah, you know what? I don't think I'm gonna find anything. But there's no harm in being thorough. Trying to get a rhythm going. Spending the whole day just walking around Minok, touching the walls. I picked up a new video game for myself yesterday, which is... Ha! Yeah. Similar principle to Dark Souls, really, except that it doesn't damage your weapons. I was very happy. I believe in Dark Souls 3 you can just use the walls, or one of them you can use the, like, press the action button and reveal the illusory walls by touching, which I thought was a good upgrade to the system. Alright, camp down next to this horribly bright moon gate, since it's stopping us from getting through. Hold up camp, 9 hours. Yeah, so in a completely different direction from Ultima 5, I picked up WarioWare, Get It Together, for the Nintendo Switch last night. Bats. And haven't played it yet at all. So that's the full extent of the content that I can provide right now related to WarioWare. But I am looking forward to playing it. That's a great series. Alright. Killing bats. Julie doesn't have a good shot from there. Avatar kills a bat. Oops. Jana doesn't have the shot from there. What was I thinking? Alright, Gweno. Try not to shoot your husband in the back. She shot him in the back. Those crazy kids. Will they ever work out their differences? Probably not. Oof. Well, it's low damage, but I'm sure just as an experience, it's not great to be harried on all sides by vicious bats. So hopefully we can help the team out here pretty quick. Get us out of this mess. Jana in particular is being severely bitten. Shimino, she's killing bats. With his weapon, with his shield, he doesn't care. If there's a bat, he wants to smash it. Boom, boom, nope. Gweno providing backup of a sort. The Avatar providing real backup, where he doesn't just shoot the person he's supposed to be helping. Unlike Gweno. Yeah, just let it go, Gweno. The rest of us will handle the bats, and you can just give your old man a break. Lord knows, he can't catch one for himself. Oh, I should have hit escape. I was like, I went to attack by mistake. I'll just duff this into the ground. She shot Elo again. Or did the bat do that? It could have been either of them, I suppose. Here we go. Alright, Gweno. There. Gweno takes us home. Go figuring out the bats had treasure. I think that makes sense. I think real life bats carry a lot of treasure with them. We got some sharks just waiting for us. Let's see if they'll wait all night. Gweno standing guard. Both to make up for her friendly fire and because she's at full health. She might as well. We slept well into the day. Sharks are on hand. We'll fight them from the shore. This is not going to be a difficult fight. Not entirely. Well, to be honest, I've never stood on the shore while a large pack of sharks was just swimming around and tried to kill them all with bows and arrows. But I suspect that you would have an edge on the sharks in that fight, where it's literally impossible for them to attack you. And Ultima 5 simulates that beautifully. These sharks are there. They have cute little animations. They're not going to get a lot done here. Oh no, that one shark's probably going to escape before Jana can put the axe to him again. Or maybe he'll get cocky and try to wait it out. Elo's going to get a chance to kill a shark on his own. Ah, she missed. She did get another shot. Barely wounded, but here's the silver sword for the follow-up. Heavily wounded. It's not going to flee yet. Barely wounded. Come on, Gweno. Get it together. Sorry, Elo. Close only counts, and horseshoes and hand grenades. So that's the Avatar's kill. Barely wounded. Yikes. Alright, Jana. Murderer of sharks. There. Go like that. Whoops, that's Elo. I was thinking it was the Avatar. I was gonna use range, but I don't have any range. Critical. That one's gonna be trying to run away. See how it goes for him. Oh! Elo gets his chance. It's heavily wounded. Another one down. Oh. Not quite, Jana. But he's not going to escape just yet. Your axe has unlimited range. You can still pull it out. Avatar, throw Elo a bone. There. Elo gets the job done. By the grace of the Avatar not stealing his kill. Another one down for Chana. Heavily wounded. And dead. One more to go. I like the odds that this is the last shot of the fight. And it is. We're done. No treasure, because nautical enemies never drop treasure. We're out of here. There's a squid. Let's save. Even though squid is not really a super tough fight. Let's go kill it. A whirlpool. The whirlpool in Ultima 4 was important to get to a place that I've already been able to get to in this game. So it must do something else in this game. It could easily be a bad thing that I don't want to have happen to me. So we're going to have to play this one cautiously. Barely wounded. Nothing to do here. Missed. They're in there. You just gotta use your imagination. They're probably like right under the spots where for some reason there's no guardrails on the ship. Because if you want, you can take out anything with your ship's cannons. They die pretty easy too. Come on. Let's just aim a little bit better, team. Yellow gets hit. Shimino's poisoned. Squid's only lightly wounded. Squids are pretty hearty, but they have the distinct disadvantage that they're in the water and we're on the land. It's hard for them to get at us. Even though they have ranged attacks, they don't really go all out. That squid's critical. Are we going to be able to kill it before it escapes? Yes. Heavily wounded. Ah. Missed. Critical. Take us home, Jana. And it's over. We're done here. Resting. Okay. Saving. Because it's quite possible that now whirlpools, they could be a monster that you have to fight. It's like a magic. It's like a water elemental. It could be a good thing. It could be very bad. Because in real life, you never want to sail your ship into a whirlpool. Oh. Big Sham is poisoned. MP too low. Oops. Had Shimino set to be the main dude. Alright, let's find out. Whirlpool. Just moved us. It did move us. But to where? To the underworld. Okay. I don't think I want to be randomly stranded in the underworld. And yet, I'm here. Why don't I explore a little? Earthquake. Okay, great. It's always nighttime in the underworld. But let's just find... Let's climb through these mountains. See if we can find anything. I don't know. It feels quite possible that I've fallen into the vicinity of Dungeon Deceit. Because I know when I get out of that, there's going to be a maze through some hill paths in the mountains. I think it's time to go back to our previous save and not be stranded in the underworld with no idea what we're doing. I should have used the sextant and seen what happened. But I didn't. And it's too late now. Time only goes in one direction. It can stop in Britannia if you get the right spell. Which, by the way, remind myself, I do have a couple scrolls for that spell. If I ever do want to try Deceit again before I'm ready, I can try just time stopping those wisps and then bombing on them with... Well, the question, Waffle Syrup, will be how fine... Oh, I see what you mean. Because I load the save and it's right there. Yeah, let's experiment. I'm just curious. I'm curious. It's going to involve a little bit of restarting, which is not super dynamic, but make a nice soft landing, which is cool. Okay, what happens if I use the sextant? Only outdoors. Yeah. That makes sense. Okay. Now we know the sextant can't be used down there. Although the in-whiz spell might very well be an alternative that does tell you coordinates. Or it could not be. Alright. Here we go. Again. Firing up the old DOS-box emulator. Takes us back to a time before operating systems were all horrible. Alright, sorry Whirlpool. I just don't feel like getting whirlied today. So let's sail north, do the wraparound, keep trying to re-find this private island. What island is this? That's Blackthorn's Island. Tell from all the lava. Here's just like a little empty island. Why don't I search every square foot of this tiny island? Well, that was a long shot, but it also didn't take long. So I don't mind that I did it. Okay, back on the seas. And it's nighttime. Don't want to sail at night. I guess I could cast a greater light. And that's probably lights up the full screen. But, nah. Let's set a watch. The Avatar himself will keep you safe, fair companions. Noble companions. Lord British in the house. Good to see you, sir, even though we didn't really need your services. Just good to know you're out there. We are well armed to fight Death's Embrace. Take care, Lord British. And here we go. I believe I'm on the island of Serpent's Hold. Yeah, there it is. Why don't we go to Serpent's Hold? I know I've been, but I didn't learn a ton. Gardner told me... Oh yeah, on the Isle of the Avatar there lies a dungeon. So I could try to find that. I also learned the Shadow Lord of Cowardice's name when I was here before. But that's all I learned. And these cast... no. Oh, there we go. Whole new story. Trying to board a city. Or a castle. Okay. There could very well be a hint here. And if not, maybe there's a hint in the dungeon on the Isle of the Avatar. Boop, 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 boom, 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 boom. Hello! The guard offers no response. Fair enough. Fair enough. Guards, whether they're working for the regime or for the forces of virtue, are taciturn! What about this guard? Taciturn. Go freaking figure. Tall, cynical man. Who are you again? Monsieur Lubé. Oh, this guy's not even in my thing. I must have been so excited the first time I came here that I quickly got both a hint about something and then the name of the Shadow Lord of Cowardice. I was like, sweet. I would need to get the word first. Yes. Excellent point, British. What is my interest? Well, what do you do, monsieur? You're the fencing master. Yeah, exactly. You mess up the interview. You do not get hired as a guard in Britannia if you say anything during that interview. Even just at the start, they're like, what's your name? I am the best. As an enfant, so there somewhere there's a kingdom of Burgundia or Francia or something. I am the best. As an enfant, I learned fencing from my mother, who was tutor, how you say, to the king of a distant land. Distant? I lived there in my childhood and came to Britannia upon a magical carpet. Carpet? Ah, an interesting tale. Unfortunately, I sold it soon after my arrival in Britannia. I did not know they were so scarce here. I would not have sold it. Yeah, don't sell your magic carpet. It's a real basic principle. Dost thou wish to discover the fate of Lord British? I do. Yeah, I think so. I can see that being helpful. I sold it to a mage named Bandai in a village named Paws. Oh, baby. That is a real concrete hint. Strange fellow. He was looking for a talking horse. Ha! Bandai Namco. Namco with 2 O's. Namco. If thou canst find him, he might be willing to sell thee my carpet. Yeah, what do you know, British? You wander around, and you learn a little. It's all about listening, you know? 1/2 of the act of communication is the listening part. What's my interest? I'm kind of done with you, unless you know the words of power. That. For the shot in the dark. What are you talking about? It doesn't mean anything to me. No, it does. Your language corresponds perfectly to the French of my dimension. Maxwell. Yeah, jeez. What was I doing last time? Was it like time to go when I got to Serpent's Hold? Alright, what do you do, Max? Probably doesn't like to be called Max. He's a student. Student? Oh yeah, makes sense. Study under the fencing master. Arts. Favorite weapon is the axe. Axe? Yes, the axe. Okay, yeah, fair enough. Arts and skills. Can't help me. Or wait, no, what did he say? The student. Arts and styles. What's your favorite style? Axe fighting. Okay, fair enough. You know the words of power? You know anything about the Shadow Lords? Heard of any shards? What is my name? Some people call me the Avatar, but my friends call me James. Pleasure. It was a pleasure. Good meeting you, Max. Keep studying hard. Gardner has already been very, very helpful, but, who knows? Keep the flame. Flame? Yeah. Blackthorn. Visions. Yeah, I know the vision. Although, I should update my note to say that this vision is about the Shard of Cowardice. So I actually have leads on 2 of them. And if his is in a dungeon on the Isle of the Avatar, that's Hitloth, right? So, the anti-spirituality dungeon. I wonder if Skara Bray might be the place to go for a lead on that word of power. Not everything lines up that neatly. But there's still a fair bit of coordination between the associated virtues of the towns and what they can help you find. So maybe. Yeah, I know you've already told me, but tell me again. Yeah, shard. There. Great. Okay. So this is not some... Well, I can type it in to my spreadsheet by reverse transliterating. So the coordinate lies at the location which upon the surface would be recorded as L A L A L I. L-A-L-I. Okay. Now let me just add that to the spreadsheet. location, which, upon the surface, this was a really specific vision if he was getting coordinates out of it, eh? L-A, comma, L-I. And just correct my punctuation there. I left out the double quotation marks. There we go. So there. Even just returning to a dude I'd already spoken to turned out to be helpful. Very good. My interest now is, if I say thanks, you can bid farewell to people by thanking them for their time. Tall, strong man. You remind me of a friend of mine. But who are you? Lord Malone. Oh, yes. Well, you probably don't have anything new for me, but nonetheless, castle. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Valor. Great grandfather was the famous Sir Percy. Wow, Percy. Can't help me with that. You don't know any stories about your grandfather except that you know that he's famous. Dragons. British? Fear the Lord British is no more. He's been missing for some time. Feel sure if he still lived, he would deal with the imposter Blackthorn. Well, riddle me this, Lord Malone. Are you camping a lot? Or do you just sleep in your own comfy bed? So maybe you would know something different. Blackthorn. Shadow Lords. And then he tells me, Nosfentor. Great. We've had this conversation, Lord Malone, but it's always a pleasure to chat. Pretty dark-haired woman. Christy by any chance? Yeah. What do you do, Christy? Yeah, of course you do. Yeah, that's good. You cook, inhabitants, visitors. Who visits? We don't have too many these days. Days? Can't help. Many? Nah. Cook? The inhabitants? Inhabitants? Who lives here? And visitors. Yes, I know, Christy. You know the word of power. Thanks, Christy. I shouldn't keep you from your work. There are many hungry mouths to feed. Well, that's a roundabout path back to the same spot. Some beds. Servants' quarters here. Oh my, what a large castle. Training room. Are we training? Oh, someone's coming to train, it looks like. Ah, James, my good friend. Ah, it's... I would like to join thee. Wilt thou have me? Monsieur Loubet has been telling me of the quest. I'm going to say yes, and then you're going to realize there's no room for you. Great. Who are you? Oh, it's Maxwell. Maxwell. Cool. Maxwell, Gweno, Toshi. Lots of new characters who can join the team. What do you do, Max? Ah, we've had this conversation, haven't we? We just did. Alright, Maxwell, I'm sorry, I can't take you along yet. But you have a good day. Obviously, you're Monsieur Loubet. We're out of here. Just another way down. What about this? Some quarters. Well, like waffle syrup, the commoners of Britannia randomly do just know things where you're like, thanks. I have no idea why you possess this secret knowledge, but like it does help the quest. You've done your part, citizen. But yeah, I mean, the fortune teller in Moonglow does randomly. Ah, it's Lord Malone. So you just go from one chillin' spot to another. I guess this is like his official room. My interest is take care, pal. Be easy. Stay frosty. All that. Okay. Is there anything else? Just a lot of places where folks can sleep. Is this a magic carpet? Nah. Ah, whatever. We can burn ourselves a little. Maybe this is a secret potion. Yeah. Well, not much else going on in here. No secret doors that I can see. Can't push that. That's a well-rooted table. There are, like, are there any not secret fireplaces in Britannia? If the people of Britannia came to Earth, they'd be furious when they jumped into the fireplace and just got burned badly. Go down even deeper into the dungeons of the Serpent's Hold, or just the regular basement. And there's the flame. No keeper. Keeper's on break. Heading up. Heading out. And now we're just back in this secret door. It's locked. It's unlocked. It's open. Hey, what's going on here? You see a small, fat, slimy soul. He's called Toady. Toady. Okay, this is a I don't know. I don't know about the why is the avatar like connecting the small fatness of this man to his, or is it literally just he's small, fat, and slimy, and then soul just like his person? Like, we're not judging his soul. We're just friggin' roasting his physical appearance. All right, Toda. I mean, what do you do, pal? I guess you suffer in these chains. I helped build Blackthorn's castle before I was captured. You are just the man I want to talk to. Build any secret back doors? Nicer overlord I've never met. Oh, pal. Alright, castle? Tell me about the castle. The largest, strongest, most impenetrable fortress ever constructed in the history of Britannia. Oh, impregnable. Same thing. Impregnable. Built on the Isle of Three Volcanoes in the southeast corner of Britannia. Yes, I was the foreman for trapdoor construction. There are many placed on common passageways. Blackthorn's castle, beware. If thou doth fall, think of me. Traps? Fall? Well, you seem like a real piece of work, pal. Don't leave me. I am going to leave you. I'll even leave the door unlocked. So you're chained up, buddy. I would normally taunt a prisoner, but this guy... Hey, there's a trapdoor in there, isn't there? Can I fall into some secret? Or do I just fall and hurt myself? In the normal basement. Locked. Little courtyard here. Oh yeah, this was the entrance. So... Well, I'm curious. What happens if I willfully toss myself into a trap? Get stuck in a place. Is there a way out? There is. It's exactly kind of where you expect it, and then just back out. Huh. Hey. Oh yeah, just coming down to keep the flame. Take care. Don't let me stop you from keeping that flame. Okay. Cool. Well, you know, we all took a rough bump there on the fall, but now we know. Wait, no, that's not going to get me out. Am I ever going to get out of here? Maybe. We might make our way out of the Serpent's Hold. We've been here for days now. Cannonade. There's Lord Malone. Just chilling in his chair, as he is wont to do. Wait. Does that mean this is somebody else? Who's this now? Oh, it's the guards on break. Yeah. You're not friendly, I get it. Okay. That's the way into the prison, so there must be a way out to the left here, right? Oh, but what's here? Oh, just way up. Don't want to go up anymore. Fire up a torch. Goodness gracious. What have I done? What's this door? Back in the basement. This is not supposed to be one of the challenging parts of the game. Remind myself. Yeah, there's the entrance. Is it a secret to get out? It's still been a nice visit, but like, come on. You need one of those mall kiosks. You know, you are here. Sleeping quarters, yeah, because it's nighttime now. It's here all day. The guards are going to bed. Whoa, shift change. Back to the courtyard, but of course, we're locked in. I guess what I should do is go crash in one of their beds. Sleep for 8 hours. But I'll probably be woken up and kicked out of the bed sooner. Pull up here 4 hours? There. I'm awake. And we're finally free of the Serpent's hold. Alright. Free and informed. It's a pair of good things to be. Just walk around a little. Is there like a random cool mountain? There's not. Okay, so now I'm thinking... gotta go to Paws. Gotta follow up on Magic Carpet. Then again, we're also actually getting low on food. So maybe first, I'm gonna shoot up the west coast of the mainland. See if maybe the private island is in that direction. So there's a lot of there's a little archipelago near here. Failing that, we can then dip around to Moonglow, the best place to buy food. Stock up on food, and then I'm gonna find out about this magic carpet. Boom, 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 boom. I should really have the map over here to glance at. Okay. Oh, maybe that's the private island? A little west of here? Let's see. That's not... what is that? It's an island. Oh, okay. That is the island I was seeing on the map. So... whatever's going on this island... is there something weird in the middle of these woods? There is. Nice. Well, we shouldn't bother them while they're sleeping. And we're a little hurt from throwing ourselves down a trapdoor on purpose while wearing full armor. So let's crash. Catch a few Z's. We're up and at 'em. Did no time pass at all? The moon didn't seem to move. Let's kill these sharks. That's not going to make time pass, but it is easy experience. We're going to run out of arrows and quarrels pretty soon, I think. But that's no problem. It's cheap. Well, that wasn't a great shot, Chana, but you hit something. Not what I asked you to hit, but you know what? There's also something to be said for just hitting a shark. Spray and pray. Lightly wounded. Another not very impressive hit on a shark. And that shark's in rough, in dire straits. That one's not. Missed that one. The Avatar smacks one. Oh man, come on, Gweno, finish the job. Yeah, I don't know, like the sharks have not thought this out. And to be fair, you know, like the sharks. I don't think sharks have Shimino slugs the Avatar with his Morning Star. I don't think sharks... having trouble saying a word. I don't think sharks do a lot of high-level, you know, like strategic thinking. I think, in fact, they just keep on looking for something to kill and eat. It's the shark life. Rise and grind. Where, for all values, where grinding is equivalent to just swimming around, smelling the water for blood. I have a friend who's really into sharks. She would be horrified by this. She would be like, "Why are you killing these sharks? You should just flee." Sharks. She would start quoting statistics about shark attacks. They don't happen a lot, and also, you kind of odds are pretty good if you're a human being attacked by a shark, that you are in their territory and not the other way around. It's not like the shark comes up onto shore, tackles you on the beach. Elo picks up a kill. Hopefully he can actually gain the full benefits of his next level up. Not that he's anywhere as close to achieving it. That was the worst part of our delve into Dungeon Deceit, was leveling Elo up and then getting killed so that he gets the hit point part of the level up. My goodness. Archers, not on point. It's hard to, you know, the sharks never stop moving. It's tough to hit them with an arrow, I would imagine. So that's just, you know, verisimilitude. Verisimilitude. It's not a word I've ever heard said out loud. It's a word I use a lot without having ever heard somebody else who might know how to pronounce it say it. Another one down. Last one's fleeing. Gweno can't do it. Big Sham can't do it. Jana. That's all she wrote. Let's find out. How's the team doing? Elo's just trickling along. Didn't expect any less. Shimino's well on the way. He's 50% of the way to his next level up. 1600 is the threshold for level 6. Avatar is doing well. Up in the 4 digits. How about... Jana's coming along. Gweno's almost in the 4 digits. Julia's there. He's in the zone. We're doing good. Killing sharks. Let's not do another kill the sharks fight. Kind of dull. Whew. Just squid. Jeez. We scattered something in the water before we made landfall here. But what is this strange tower? Let's find out together. It's Farthing. The Tower of Farthing. Need a whole new 20th sheet in my Ultima 5 Warriors of Destiny information spreadsheet. I create the name, job, info columns. And let's talk. Let's see who's here. What do they do? Are they nice? Is this a... See, you see the... Waffle syrup. You see the blue traces around that door? That's a magical door. I wonder if this is a wizard's tower. Whew, we're here early. So, whatever they do here, it's fair enough that they're not up and at it. So I'll just look around. Creep on, folks. They're not in bed. One person's in bed. So at least we know someone lives here besides guards. I'm not going to start robbing their bookshelves just yet. Aha! Folks! Teme. Nice to meet you, Teme. Tell me about yourself. What do you do? Mage of great repute. Then how come I've never heard of you? Mage? Repute? Modesty was never one of my great virtues, but I am actually quite good. Yeah. Not just that modesty is not one of your great virtues, but carefully studying the names of the Britannian virtues is not great, because it's humility that we strive for here in Britannia. Wouldst you be impressed if I told thee that I can cast a spell that creates light even on the darkest night? I mean, no, I'm not impressed by that, but I will play along for now. Well, if you think that's good, I've nearly made things disappear. Nearly. Yeah, that's I believe it's circle 1, the light spell here. Let me just, let's verify how unimpressed we are with this guy. In lore is a level 1 spell. Now, invisibility is a 7th circle spell, so if he hasn't made things disappear yet, you know, he could be 6th circle, which is pretty good mage. Nearly. No, I've got the words right, but I may have mixed the reagents improperly, I think. Yes, there's another thing, of course. Great light is 3rd circle. So, we can place it at... Ultimately, we can't say for certain where he is, but he's somewhere between circle 1 and circle 6. You mixed the reagents improperly. Reagents? Think it was ash and mandrake. Is that what you think? Because you're not right, pal. Then again, perhaps it was garlic and blood moss? No? You're in the... You got... Oh, I don't know. I've never had a very good memory. Memory? Can't help me with that. Well, I'm going to act unimpressed. No, I'm not impressed by that. Well, I've done better. Conversation's over. Alright, so Temmie is no great shakes. You know what, though? I might as well, given that I can do a global search in my spreadsheet here, I think. I should see, find, search all sheets. Has anyone ever mentioned this Temmie to me? Nope. Such great repute. He can cast a 1st circle spell, and he... Nobody knows who the fuck he is. Wistful looking man. How now? Lord Seggallion. Lars! I'm so glad you're here, Lars. Let's be quiet for a moment. Just for you, but... Well, no, it was for everybody. I finally... I mean, it's been a couple weeks now. Got that music patch installed. It really does enhance the experience in every way. And of course, like so many things, when I finally, you know, sat down to do it, I cleared a full half an hour. No, it's there. Listen. When I finally sat down to hook it up, like so many things that you put off, like I cleared a full half hour. I was like, just in case this is tough. And then it's just a program called Ultima Patcher. And I had to click like 2 things. Yeah, I love it. I really like the overworld music in particular. But there's some fine songs. The sea shanty is catchy. It definitely it enhances the experience. It's really quite nice MIDI music. Your name is Lord Seggallion, you say. What do you do here? You're the Lord. Yeah, go figure. I guess I ask a stupid question. A fine homestead, furnished with the proceedings from my old profession. Oh, and what might that be? Many years ago, I carved my living from the seafaring trade routes of Britannia. Seafaring? Can't help me with that. Roots? You know... No, I don't. Keep going. I demanded a fair toll for passage through my waters. Oh, yeah? The fact that this usually amounted to all of their belongings is irrelevant. Oh, his old profession. Okay. Don't want to ruffle any feathers here. You're a pirate. You just... I'm not saying anything. Toll. Can't help. Belongings. Waters. Okay, let's start this again. You're the Lord. Lord. Keep. Fine homestead. Homestead? Many years ago, I carved my living from the seafaring trade routes. Yes. Makes sense. Put your tower right in the middle of the forest. Build it just to the height of the trees. Hope that no one comes... Just nobody, no former customers, clients, so to speak, comes whizzing by on a magic carpet. Alright. What can I get out of this guy? Trade? Demanded a fair toll for passage through my waters. Passage? All? You know the words of power? Know anything about the Shadow Lords? Know anything about Lord British? Know anything about the Buccaneers' Den? Alright, well, pal. I was really hoping you'd be more helpful here. Retired pirate. Wait, you know anything about the Cape? You know anything about the HMS Cape? No. That was worth a shot. Treasure? You know anything buried treasure? Yeah. I guess, have a good day. You bad man. Around, jovial man. Hello. You're the cook. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry. What's your name, sir? Quentin. Hold on. Let me fill out Lord Seggallion. Retired pirate. Info. Loved stealing. Period. Job. Mage. Info. Full of self. Okay. So now we're talking to Quentin. Usually, cooks have not been a great font of information, but maybe Quentin is going to break the mold. You're a cook, you say. What do you do? Simmer up plenty of tasty dishes for the residents. Who lives here? A mixed bunch with an interesting history. Before you retired, my lord was a famous pirate. Now, even he fears Blackthorn. Blackthorn! I should see if Lord Seggallion say anything about Blackthorn if I ask. But I mustn't gossip. No, don't let me stop you. Ha ha ha! Like I said, I don't wish to tell tales, but if thou dost have an ear for gossip, I've never heard anyone who talks as much as my friend Talila. Seggallion fears Blackthorn, and Talila loves gossip. Good to know. Okay. That's perfect writing for a gossip. He says, I can't gossip, and then you say gossip, and he's like, well. She lives in the city of Britain. Ask her for some rumors. Talila of Britain. We gotta go to Britain soon, because we're gonna need more ammunition. Great. Cool. You know what do you know about Britain? Nothing. What do you know about Blackthorn? Mustn't gossip. And then I say gossip, he'll just gossip. May that never get indigestion. Well, that's what... Waffle syrup, I've got a spreadsheet here. When I did Ultima 4, it was all scrawling things on index cards. But I was also... when I got close to the end of Ultima 4, I was so focused on the narrow part, which was... there's a shard for every shrine and a mantra for every shrine, and then a dungeon that you gotta find, and or stone mantra dungeon. And I was so focused on getting all that stuff done that I wasn't paying any attention or taking any notes about all the other stuff. So once I got all that stuff done, I was very frustrated. And I wound up spending a lot of time going back through a transcript I found online just because I was like, it's going to take me friggin' forever to track all these people down again and just hear conversations I know I've had before. This time, so far, my hands are 100% clean. I haven't learned a single thing that, British and Lars and Stupinski didn't nudge me into or that I didn't figure out myself. My interest? You fear Lord Blackthorn? Can't help me. He's too scared. Fear? Yeah. You know about the gossip about you? He's such afraid. Alright. I certainly would not have expected the, just an empty room. I guess it's like a larder or something. 2 empty rooms. None of these walls look fake, but you never know. I mean, I guess you do. If it doesn't look fake, it's not fake, but... The guard offers no response. Go figure. And there's that magic door, so I know not to waste one of my extremely rare magical keys busting in from the outside. That guard will offer no response. Is there anybody else kicking around here now? That some time has gone by in the day. Yeah, folks are in here. A tall, dark woman. What's your name, love? Oh! Teme was a woman. Okay. Teme is an arrogant woman. Fair enough. Women can be arrogant too. Doofus. Probably he wants that to be pronounced like Doofus or Duffus or something. I'm sure he would correct me if he could hear how I was saying his name. What do you do, Doofus? You're an apprentice to the great mage Teme. Oh, wow. Has she taught you in lore yet? Apprentice? I'm lucky enough to be chosen as understudy of the great mage Teme so that one day I too can cast powerful spells. Like what? Beyond imagining. Diffuse. Beyond imagining. Why? One day I even saw her nearly kill a giant rat with a single spell. Nearly kill a basic enemy. Okay, well... Giant? Yes, 'tis true, I saw with my own eyes. Would you like me to tell you something really amazing? Yes. Lord Segallion's spyglass. So hold on. Her fire spell is just using a glass to just magnify the sun's energy. Spyglass? Lord Seggallion uses it to study the stars. Ooh. Well, now there's something maybe I can talk to Lord Seggallion about. Doofus. Apprentice. I'm gonna just... Under info, I'm gonna note that he's an easy mark. Well, I hope he does. It was nice talking to you too, man. I hope studying under a mediocre wizard who might not even have a basic spell. I hear you got a cool spyglass. Yes, I would, sir. I used it on many nights for navigational purposes. I use it but rarely now. Dost thou study the stars? Yeah, I got it. I just picked up a sextant. What is it said that the 8 planets represent? I'm gonna go out on a limb here. The virtues? I would like thee to have my spyglass. Wouldst thou like it? Yes. Use it wisely. You're alright, pal. I mean, you know. Now. Now that you're giving instead of taking. Thanks! Alright, we're hitting the road. We're out of here. Wait, is anybody in... No, that's just Seggallion's bedroom. Cool. Alright. Let's look around outside before we leave. See if there's any children playing in the orchard, or secret entrance in the back would be Cool. Ooh, a tree. It's a tree. It's just a tree. Sometimes a tree is just a tree. Perhaps most trees are just trees. Ooh, a well. Nothing in the well. How now, Stimpinski? Hail. We're just exploring today, and it's going pretty well. I found Farthing, which is where I am right now. Picked up a spyglass from Lord Seggallion. This well seems not notable, which is fine. Now look at the well. Drop a coin? Yeah. If I wish? What do I wish for? This is obviously like somehow this matters somewhere. It might not be this well. It might not be anything I know about yet. I wish that the well would just tell me the word of power for something. Nah. Fine. But okay, that's cool. We're gonna keep that in mind as we continue to explore the world. Okay. Now. Am I done here? I think we're done here for now. We got a lead on Talila. We just know this place exists. That's kind of cool. We know that Teme the mage is taking poor doofus for a ride with his apprenticeship. And, well, throw down a save. Not that I don't think we're going to get into much trouble with these squid. But you never know. Ah! Well, I can gather then that it's not a necessary thing. But still, like, I'm really intrigued. What wish? Could a wish be granted? Yes, British. Absolutely. I want to try out an Easter egg. Lightly wounded. We're working on him. Oh, Gweno's out of arrows. It's alright. We're going to Britain anyway to meet up with, what's her name? Talila. Lightly wounded. We're working on it. Big Sham's trying to get in there so he can mix it up. Heavily wounded. You love to see it. Critical. Of course, Elo can't do anything. Nor can Gweno at the moment. Big Sham in the house. Yell flip-flop. Okay. I'll try that. Critical. And Jana. The Druidess of Doom. It's another kill with her magic axe. Heavily wounded. Critical. Take us home, Avatar. Take us home, Big Sham. Take us home, Julia. Take us home, Avatar. Take us home, Jana. There we go. Leave it to Jana. Okay. You know what? Speaking of leaving it to Jana, could you just throw an Anox down for your avatar? Toss a spell to your avatar. Throw in a save for whatever reason. Yo, flip-flop! No effect. I'm missing a detail. Yes, Stempinski, that is the better fit than toss a cure to your avatar. You keep the coin. In some versions a thing happens. Well, I guess you can't win them all. Apple II users just enjoying something or whatever. Turn the world upside down. Oh wow, that'd be a fun novelty. I mean, I think the charm of it would wear off quickly, but it would be cool for the instant that you were just like, whoa, flip the world. After that, it wouldn't. I don't think nobody's gonna forget about Gravity Man stage in Mega Man 5. Pardon me for that flipping. Wish for a Ferrari? All right, I'll try that. In real life, I would wish for, I don't know what vehicle. Some electric vehicle, probably not a Tesla. My wish? One Ferrari. No effect. Doesn't look like any of the gimmicks are set up in the DOS version. Well, what you gonna do? Okay, so I was saying I want to go to Moonglow. I want to shoot up the coast, look at some islands. And so, yep, okay, that's easy enough. Right around when we get near Scarborough, we'll shoot west. But for now, ooh, Asgalardo 0076. I'll make you the same offer I make every robot chump who shows up here trying to get me famous. And Stempinski would like to be famous too, but listen, I'm going to guard the interests of myself and my dear friend Stempinski by saying, give us each 100 free followers and waffle syrup. So 300 free followers distributed between the three of us to prove that you have them. And then we can talk about paying for more. And by the way, are these free followers, like, if I become an affiliate, are they going to buy subs? Yeah, in reality, I don't think any of us want your, even if you were offering free followers. Yeah, exactly. There are some people who really want to be famous, like just famous qua famous. But I think even the majority of famous people just had either a desire to be rich or they had something they liked doing. And succeeding at that thing happened to have the effect of making them famous. They like acting. They like music. They like designing video games. I doubt Richard Garriott thought for a moment of his life, I wish I was super famous. But he is reasonably famous now. He is known. He's a known quantity to many people. We're in pretty good shape. We'll fight the seahorses. Yeah. Like, certainly, I want to be famous. Like, people who just want to be famous exist. I don't understand why. No, I do. Like, probably some of it is just a deep spiritual emptiness. Like, just I don't feel a sense of purpose, but I feel like I would if everybody thought I was important. Or, just I would feel more valuable as a person if everybody knew who I was. In truth, I suspect that's not how it actually works out for people who become famous. You can tell someone hasn't been paying attention to every piece of fiction ever created about the experience of being famous when they think that being famous is going to fulfill them somehow. I suspect some people are also just terrified of dying. And the idea is, if I'm famous, it's like living forever, right? As a not well loved Thief Simulator. So is Thief Simulator... So like... makes you feel like you're playing the game Thief? But yeah, as a not particularly popular famous person who I'll quote but not name once said, everyone talks, I don't want to live on in people's minds. I want to live on in my apartment. Same person also said, what does it mean to Mozart that if we all stand above his grave and go, wow, you're immortal, your music was so important? Probably doesn't mean a whole lot. You had to do the thing for the sake of the thing. So yeah. Actually kind of, I do not suspect there's any chance of me becoming famous through Twitch, which is nice. So I would have very mixed feelings if that were to happen. Oh, we're out of quarrels. We got to go to Britain. Jana, this is your job, as it so often is. In fact, there. Oh no, it came in range. So Jana, take a shot, and then you're no longer the main. Shimino missed. I wonder if it's like just like shoplifting simulator. I could actually imagine a way in which you could design like a fun, stupid game around like being a shoplifter, like, trying to plan out your thefts, but yeah, I never got into like the Cooking Mama series. Although I will say this, I do love the Overcooked games. Those aren't cooking simulators, but they are reasonably good short order, like, working in the kitchen of like a fast food place simulator. And Jana gets the kill anyway. You can't stop her. She just hates nautical life. What am I doing here? Oh yeah, camped. Sun's coming up. Oh Lord. Come on. Alright. We're gonna throw down a save to be safe. Not that we're super safe here. Took some hits. We're all in the 3 digits. There's only one of them. Oh, we have no arrows. So this is gonna be a... Lot's going to depend on Jana. Well, go figure. Oh, but she can't shoot from here. Okay, that was a bad move. It's okay. Shimino, get it going. Barely wounded. Rome wasn't built in a day. Yeah, when I worked in fast food, which wasn't for very long, my first job was in fast food, the only days I can remember really enjoying were insanely busy days, which sounds crazy, but it's because working at an A&W was so boring, and especially working at an A&W with undiagnosed ADHD was excruciating. So when we were really, really, really busy, not only did it just make the time go faster, which I liked, but I liked just I liked the people that I worked with. And then we had to come together as a team to try to fill all the orders fast enough, cooperating, firing on all cylinders. This is the only time that your mind can ever really engage in the task of working fast food, is when everybody needs to know exactly what to do at all times, and even like be pointing out to their colleagues, oh, do this, you gotta function as a unit. And that's exactly what playing Overcooked and Overcooked 2 is like. So they did a really good job of capturing a feeling that probably most people wouldn't enjoy. I bet that if you asked the folks who I worked with at the time at A&W, were your favorite days midnight madness at the mall? Just like a lunchtime rush for 12 straight hours? Everyone said, no, I like the slow days where I just sat in the kitchen, talked to my friends, my coworkers. But for me, Keep it moving. Keep us busy. Come on. Hey! Someone other than Jana gets the kill. It's very fun. Good for Big Sham. And immediately, we're killing sharks. You know what? The fastest way to do this is to put Jana, oh, whoops, on shark killing duty. Hardly seems sporting, but I mean they're the ones swimming around the ship. They could just leave. How did they think that was going to work out? Well, we're fighting a squid. Two squid. Okay. I suppose I'm not going to do it now because we're already underway here. But I guess the answer to what if you want 2 people to participate in the battle? On a ship, it's to have them the rest of them go below deck. But anyway, we're in it to win it now. Heavily wounded. Yellow's just like, come on, move a little bit to the side and I can get in on the action. Okay, maybe Jana can pick off the one in the back now. Not with that aim. And it escaped. Oh, hey! Yellow gets a turn. Squid is critical, so Yellow is not getting a second turn. Take us home, Jana. There. Finally. Okay. Well, Julia, while you're in the hot seat, do the Anoxin. Okay. Really starting to run out of food here. We gotta get back on track. Where are we? Oh yeah, that's all those little islands. Oh, we're practically there. Oh! Is this the private island, or is this just a mountainous island? Does it have a little sign? It's not private, but it's mysterious, it's mountainous. I've got grapples. We're coming back here. But let's, we gotta shoot north to good old Scarborough. And then shoot west. And we should hit Moonglow. Or Honesty Island. I'm sure it has a real name. It is not Honesty Island. And here we are. Arrived here late in the day. Damn it. No. Oh, wait. No, this is the one I don't know his name. Okay, what happens? What's it like if I... Good day to thee, James. Art thou well? Yes. Glad to hear it. What's your job? Head counsel. He's not lying about anything. Maybe just the shopkeeper's lie. He stole from me. You son of a bitch. Alright, fine. Well, I'm disappointed that happened. But now I know exactly what the Shadow Lord of Falsehood does. You live, you learn. As a Canadian artist of some renown once sang, although she would prefer, even though her work is being celebrated in a documentary soon, she She would prefer that we not watch that documentary. She doesn't support it. She feels like it didn't talking about Alanis Morissette. Oh man, I feel bad for these trolls demanding only 15 gold. They're getting desperate. Supply and demand. The market's not kind to them. And I'm still gonna kill them. Because they're trolls. Kill them with our bare hands. No, probably Jana will kill them with her magical axe. Or not. One down. Boom. Avatar handles the job. Yes. Found a few arrows. And Gweno's still not going to get her... Ooh. I bet paying the trolls feels like that would reduce your karma, because that is not valorous. No trap. Big shield, another bow, some quarrels. Some gold, some keys, a torch, a little food. It is what it is. It's not bad. What are we going to do to kill the day? We're going to walk in the woods where time goes faster. Not like in a beach that makes you old way. I guess we should get our bows out. Yeah, it's sacrifice. It is showing humility. There's some, inherent complications when you try to think about how all the virtues balance in every situation. Kind of like how in Ultima 4, you could hurt your humility score when people asked you questions like, do you strive to always be like courageous or valorous? It's like, well, I do because I'm trying to be the Avatar. And so it's true if I say that I do. What I'm supposed to say is like, no, I get afraid too because I'm humble. It's tough to be the Avatar of all the virtues. And be humble. And you must, because being humble is one of the virtues. This is like killing rats in a forest. Very literally. Boom. Ah, sorry, Yellow. Wasted your turn, buddy. But that's Yellow's life. Can't complain. We're gonna let Yellow kill that one rat. Or get poisoned by it and then kill it. Do it, buddy. Do it and be a legend. Yes. Maybe not a legend. Kill the low-level enemy. When he had a silver sword and was level 5. And one more and we're done here. Thanks for playing. We're not gonna make Shimino dig through all those rat guts right now. The night has come. Let's camp down outside Moonglow and hope that that Mr. Falsehood isn't just replaced by one of his compatriots. Got a message. What could it say? I don't know. Aha! The best kind of rest. Yeah, we gotta go back and be like, hey, Doofus, let me tell you a story. But then he'd be like, well, I didn't see that. I saw Teme almost kill a giant rat. How do I, like, why would I trust you? He, critical thinking skills, right? From this guy who thinks that Teme is an impressive mage. But that's how it is, right? He'll probably wind up telling us to do our own research. Ah, pirates! Let's save just in case this becomes a problematic thing where they keep shooting us. let the day go by a little more. Sun comes up. Moonglow. Uncorrupted. But also not open for business. What about reagents? Do we need any? Not really. Not in any pressing way. And I don't know what the going rate for a magic carpet is, so I'm gonna hang on to my coin for the moment. So we're just dipping around waiting. See what's going on up here. Nothing, because I went up one staircase and immediately down the next. Boxes. They conceal a hidden wall. Doesn't look like it. Are we open? We're open! Good morning, sir. Mayhaps thou can. Rations, please. And, jeez, you know, your prices. You can't beat them. Give me 8. Load me up. Anything else? Nay. Take care, Sam. Man of average build who seems ravenous. Hey, James, join me for some chow? Yeah. There's no room here. Sit over there. Okay. Alright. So we're not really joining for chow. Alright. Whatever. Whatever. Okay. Oh wait, I don't need... I just said that I don't need it. I'm only... sorry to bother you. Nilrem, I am a regular customer. The fact that I don't need anything today shouldn't be rude to me. Well, let's look around Moonglow a little. Any secret walls? Doesn't look like it. But why not climb the walls, see if there's anything up there, see what's going on, see if we meet anyone we've never seen before. No! I don't know. I didn't even try using it. We'll bust out the spyglass very soon. Nothing. Alright. And up here... Oh yeah, we met that fellow up here. And this goes right down into his home. Won't disturb him. Sleeping in the middle of the day. And we're getting out of town with no guards in sight. Guard right there. Ah, that. Yes, I'm well today. This time he's not going to steal from me. My interest is getting out of town here, but thank you for... Arg! Have your 60 gold, you jerk. And let's see if we can slip out of here without being pirate murdered. Get somewhere safe and try out our new spyglass. Here we go. Here we go. Sailing west. Ready to cross the inner sea. Hit the mainland on the other coast. I mean, we might hit... No, we're not going to hit anything else on the way. Might hit right near Paws. Can't tell because I have my DOSBox window placed directly over. Well, now I can look. Oh yes, we're quite close to Paws, aren't we? Well, let's find out with this magic carpet. So Paws should be right in here, if I'm remembering correctly. Yeah, it's around somewhere. Well, it's nighttime. Should probably revisit some of the lighthouses at some point. Lots of revisiting to do. You know what? We're in safe territory. What if I use my spyglass? What happens? Ooh! The stars, which correspond to virtues. 3 of them have marks beside them. Don't know how to interpret it, but I bet that's going to be important. It's very strange to set this whole thing up. And it doesn't matter. Here we are at the standard docks of Britain. And we're going to camp down and wait for Gweno to open up shop in the morning. And we'll look for Talila while we're here. Find out what cool rumors she knows. I hope they're rumors about words of power. There's plenty of things, or rumors about, jeez, where did Master Hawkins lose those plans for the HMS Cape? Camping it down. Zzz. Catching some Z's. All rested. You know, Julie and Gweno wouldn't have minded a few more minutes sleep, but we're wasting daylight. Tried to board Britannia. Entered Britain successfully. No Shadow Lords on the scene. Does look like we can walk around the walls of Britain, which I suppose I should... Or no, maybe not. But if you can, it never hurts to try. Gwyneth, running shop. Holding down the fort for her folks. We got stuff to sell, Gwyneth. Probably sell more of this stuff, but I'll have it later if I want to sell it later. That'll do for now. Oh, it's not even that, British. It's not that I thought B was actually gonna get me into Britain. So I've spent so much time training my brain not to hit enter to get on the ship, and I'm succeeding at that. No errors there today, but I succeeded too well. Now I've flipped the script entirely. And Gwyneth, I would like to buy some stuff. Can't afford a magic bow yet. I mean, I think I can afford it, but it's not time yet. So what we need are just arrows. Yes. And quarrels. Yes. And take care. You have yourself a good day, Gwyneth. Let's find Talila. Easier to find, of course. If there were female sprite graphics. Terrence. My interest is Talila. Do you know where she is? Can't help. We might as well have your conversation. Orchard. It's harder in these dark times. Ah, yeah. It's kind of like the actual hotkey explanations do that sometimes, because like Z is for stats, but it's like stats. Imagine you were saying statistics with a Z at the start. Since S makes more sense as search. Dark times. Shadow Lords. Oh, right. This is how I found out about the resistance. Well, I don't need to follow up on that again. But Terrence... humble. You're humble? Barely managed to make ends meet. Dost thou have enough to eat? Yes. Ah, good. It is good. My interest is taken off. Have a good day, Terrence. What's with this one crummy tree? It's a hollow stump. There's nothing in it. Alright. That might come up later, somehow. It's conspicuous, right? Nobody down here? What is this weird place? Gonna start saying, stay away from me, guard, but I guess that guard's on break. Greetings, James. Remind me your name. Anon. Should go back to my Britain sheet. Where did I get rid of Anon before? I didn't even write his name down, although I've obviously spoken. Oh, I wrote his name down wrong, I think. So I have an Anos, but not an Anon. Yeah, okay. Correcting his name, in case I ever need to search him out. Daughter of another council member works as a sailmaker. Ask the child about her mother, for she too knows one of the words of power. Did I already knock that quest out? I might have. Yeah, probably, because that's probably for Dungeon to Spies. But couldn't hurt to try again. Okay. Well, tell me about the council anyway while I'm bothering you. Words. Use these words to seal the dungeons. Could you just tell me all 8 of them? You get a little, like, reference card? Come on. Dungeons? Blackthorn? I mean, yes, I do. Okay. So, yes, I do need to follow up. Daughter of a sailmaker is also a council member. Rue. I knew Rue was gonna know something, and she knows a word of power. We are going back to Minnock. It was Minnock, right, where Rue is? I could confirm that in my sheet. Yeah, we got around an hour left. I will ask the child about her mother. That's good stuff. Thank you for reminding me, Anon, of the quest here. Merchant. Guard offers no response, because they never do. What's your name? Justin. Alright. Oh yeah, and he set me off on glassware. My interest is... just have a good one. Okay, where's this Tallulah? Are you Tallulah? Oh, sorry pal. Didn't mean to bother you again, Anon. You're probably not Tallulah. No, I'm not. What's your name? Eb. Right, of course, the busboy. Take care, Eb. Excuse me, Tallulah? No, that's the innkeep. Oh, no, maybe not. Tallulah! Know any gossip, girl? Have I written anything down that she told me? She's not even in my sheet. I'm adding her. And I guess I'll chat her up before I just start using her for instrumental purposes. Using her as a means only. Treat her as an end in herself. What do? You clean? Clean? You find anything cool? Light but tedious work. Light? Yeah. Alright. Want any gossip? You love to gossip! Well, just the other day, an armorer named Bulweir from Jalome came on a visit. Well, I wasn't trying to, mind you, but I overheard him talking about his famous mystic arms. Bulweir of Jalome knows of the mystic arms. We are rich in knowledge. Oh, I recall. The mystic arms. You know, the ones used by the Avatar. Yeah, those ones. Right. Bulweir did say more, but he left for Jalome before I accidentally heard anymore. You're good people, Tallulah. Thanks. Alright. Fruitful. Having a good time in Britain today. But we're done here. Pop down to Paws. Jeez. Far afield of Ultima. I did get the ammo. British. I did. But what I didn't do... No, I did re-equip them because we found a little bit of... Okay, we're all ready. Let's kill some orcs. Just for exercise. Yeah. It's a grim form of exercise, I suppose. You know what? It's not like they're gonna perform some good social function if we let them live. They're gonna just harry the townsfolk. People were... Yeah, that one troll is, he's just, I don't even go here. Elo will get more kills if I didn't constantly waste his turn by pressing the attack key habitually, because everyone else has at least... Oh, Elo, I'm sorry. Yeah. This one's a patent troll, actually. He has he has the concept of the mystic arms patented, so if we find them, we have to pay him. Not anymore, though. Yes, Elo will benefit greatly from a magic axe. Absolutely. He'll be back in the game. He'll be a productive, contributing member of the team. He contributes now. Just not as much as he could. Elo's just walking, or they're in there like tearing it up with the orc, and Elo's kind of like circling around. He's like, "All right, okay, I'll just, you guys got it, you got it." They're just cheering us on. Boom. Okay, here we are. Oh, this is not actually. Why am I getting excited just to open a couple of orc treasures? It's nothing bad about it, but it's just fairly regular treasure. 2 breaks, false positive. Got some keys, 1 key. Why would you call it a ring of keys game? There's only 1 key on it. Okay. Sail down to Paws, find out about a magic carpet. Yep, yeah, Elo can act like a real RPG bard. I think the concept for that existed by the time of Ultima 5, because it's the Bard's Tale that was first bards play songs that provide stat boosts or stat penalties to the enemies. Boosts for the good guys. Why am I sailing down the coast to get to Paws? Just walk down the road and we'll come back. Enter. Who am I looking for here? I'm looking for Bandai, right? And I know he's here because he's the one of only 2 people I've spoken to and put their names down. So I guess I might as well go around town, talk to whoever wants to talk. Glinky? Oh yeah, you know about the mantras. What do you do, Glinky? The guild? Guild? Gems? Yeah. You're probably right, buddy. I remember I gave him all the information I could about the Shrine of Spirituality. That's Bandai, isn't it? Just likes to chill with the horses because he's looking for a talking horse. Yes, I once had a magic flying carpet. Once? Oh, go figure. The second person in the chain isn't the end of it. I will tell thee where it was, if thou wilt help me find the talking horse. Well, I know how to solve this mystery. Alright. I'll find the talking horse. It's not this one. It's not this one. It's not this one. You know, Bandai. At a certain point, you'd think Bandai would be like, well, I don't think the talking horse is in this particular horse pen. Who's this? Oh, he will? Okay. Well, if I can catch him before he goes to sleep. We'll be back in the morning and see if we can get a hint. Now that said, there aren't that many horses. That's a good point. You gotta yell, Mr. Ed! And then whichever horse looks up. There's a real timely reference. If Waffle Syrup is still in the chat, what the hell is this guy talking about? Waffle Syrup is young. At least compared to the rest of us. Okay. And now, wander in the hills till the sun comes up and go see if Bandai's got a hint for us. Oh. Well, Jana takes the kill. Oh, she missed. Lightly wounded. She hit it, but didn't get the kill. And there we go. And the avatar takes us home. Spider treasure is never much. Key broke. Key broke. False positive. 4 gold. Alright, we're done here. Rats. We're not going to give these rats the slip. So we'll just have to kill them all. Yeah, you don't really think of the spiders as being particularly trap crafty, right? Although, actually, now that I said that, spiders are actually really, really famous for building remarkable traps. So maybe that was unfair. Not the kind that they put on a... yeah. Webs and... there are spiders that make other kinds of traps, right? Like that they like lurk. I guess lurking in a cave and coming out to kill something isn't necessarily setting a trap. My personal favorite spider, type of spider, I'm blanking on the name of it, but I can find it out easily without wasting too much time. So hang tight 1 minute. Just gotta remind me. The Portia spider. Portia spiders are really cool. They're spiders. They're not the only spiders that exist that hunt spiders. Other spiders exclusively, but they are like the coolest of the spider hunting spiders. They're just like... strongly recommend finding a YouTube video about Portia spiders if you don't have like a crippling spider phobia. Because like, they're jumping spiders. They're some of the only spiders that show evidence of being able to hold an idea in their mind such that if they see prey, they can identify what the best place to attack it from, even if the route that gets them there, they lose sight of their prey. They are willing to lose sight line on prey to get into a better position. They do freaky things with webs. So if they're hunting a web spider, they put their front legs in to the web and they start just like jiggling around, because that's how spiders find out that there's something in their web, and they do it by like trial and error to figure out how to like steer the spider whose web they're at so they can guide it into the best place so they can jump on it, and then they're small too, but they get the drop and they land a killing blow very quickly. It's a one-shot deal. Just really cool stuff. If you're into just like cool nature violence, which at some levels, gets troubling to me at least. Like, not like it. I don't have like ethical qualms about watching a gazelle get taken down by a lion. It's kind of interesting, but it's much more mixed feelings, because you're like, I don't want the lions to starve. But, like, doesn't seem great for that gazelle. And, like, these are both charismatic mammals, right? The spiders, none of them are particularly charismatic. So the really, really impressive one, you're just like, yeah, I'll cheer for the one that's, like, smart as hell. Has cool superpowers. And I won't feel bad about the killing because it's just a spider. I suppose technically, you know, if you are a person who's afraid of spiders, you should love this Portia spider. Portia spider is controlling the spider population. Is Bandai up? Just imagine, this dude settled in this particular village so that every day he can pester these 3 horses all day to try to get them to talk to him. It's just not the best search strategy. I gotta think there's a way that he could I see a mirror, I see my reflection. I'm not the person from the vision because I see both myself in real life and myself from the vision. I guess, is this where? No, that's not where Bandai sleeps. Bandai might even be at his game already. Is he in there? Not yet. Come on, Bandai. That's not him. Maybe that is him sleeping in the inn. At any rate. That's Bandai. Come on, buddy. Just get out of bed. There we go. Oh, he is visible in both the real world and the mirror. I guess you don't even need to check someone with the mirror once you see them in real life. You know they're not the person who can only be seen in mirrors. In fact, it might even be Lord British, who can only currently be seen in a mirror. He's beyond this distant place. Here we go. Here we go. A magical beast. Horse. Smith. Yeah, sure. Has thou seen one? No. Too bad. Okay. Let's try this again. Talking. No, I don't. Okay. Smith. Yes. Has thou seen one? No, not yet. Well, his name is Smith. So I guess if none of the... I guess now I need to not only try talking to every horse, but then yell Smith. That's probably not the answer, but that would be hilarious. If the key to finding the talking horse is realizing that it's... Are the trolls just, like, hard times for trolls? No, I'm not paying. I'm glad that you've lowered the toll. Maybe Lord Blackthorn was like, it's too big a toll. You know where Smith is. It makes sense that Bandai would have a hint. Well, I didn't manage to extract it from him. We shall see. Ah. China don't miss. I mean, she does miss, but she also gets lots of kills, which I love. It's not optional. Yeah, so there's got to be a hint. Well, I mean, we're going to find out somehow. I can go back in and wrestle with the text parser some more. Couldn't hurt. Killed him. No trap. And there was no trap. Oh, a gem. Very nice. That replenishes that gem that I've already used today for no reason. Trying to find that private island again. And 2 more! Oh! We're ready for Hithloth or whatever dungeon we're able to dig our way into next. Okay. What else did I say? Minnock. Oh, I just said I'll go back to Paws and try to cajole a hint out of Smith. Notorious? Smith? What if I lie to him and tell him I've seen one? Doesn't seem like a nice thing to do. So what I'm going to do is first I'll say yes. No, I haven't seen one. Yeah, it's too bad. Bad? Seen? Where? Okay. By throwing in a save because I don't want to wreck my karma score here by lying. Let's try it. Smith. Yes. Yes. No. Think of that. Another. Okay. I don't think he's given me a hint for anything. Not that I'm, entirely discounting the possibility that I'm just not exhausting that conversation, but I don't see what other paths are in it. Yeah, I guess I could have gone all in on the lie, but then he's gonna... Oh, where'd you see him? Oh, wait. Now I didn't wreck my karma. That's nice. Okay. Yeah, that's the thought, right? Trial and error with the horses, but also just talk to the folks who care about horses. Like in a, is it the Lyceum where they have like a dedicated? Yeah. Okay. But let's hit Minnock and talk to Rue right now, and Jalome too. So, I don't think it's super important the order I do them in. So let's just fire down this way, light a torch, but we'll just keep sailing. It's risky business. There's good old Trinsic. Ah, it is risky. Let's just sleep. Sleep the night away. Julia, play us a tune. Tinker. Tinker on the lute for us. Wave your sword around. Start screaming, bats, bats! And here we go. Got some bats to kill. Am Gwen to shoot at that angle? No. Holy moly, Julia. Julia's got to back up. Oof. Avatar will step aside to let Julia get back in. Thanks. Bats closing in from all directions. Julia, fall back. Avatar, swinging over the thing. Jana falls back. Getting roughed up. It's not too bad. I mean, it'd have to be a complete disaster for us to get routed by bats. I'm not super concerned. It's annoying more than anything, right? Oh. Oh, well. Boom. Boom. Nope, nothing. Nice shot, Jana. Oh, I shouldn't pick on Jana the absolute slaughterer of things from a great distance. She just woke up. It's early in... Oh my goodness. Taking hits. Can we point blank kill this bat? We can. Now we're talking. Alright, Elo, kill these bats that are bothering you. Get yourself safe. I think Gwenno can make this shot. And she can. Check a message here for a moment. Excuse me. Absolutely nothing. I don't know. There was no message. My phone just lit up. Just mocking me. Making me feel like I'm more popular than I am. I don't need real friends. I'm gonna get famous on Twitch buying fake followers. Alright, Gwenno. Yeah, when you can make a trick shot through the spit around one friend and hit a bat out of the air, I'm skeptical that aim is the reason you keep shooting your husband in the back. Yikes, that's a hardy bat. Alright, come on, Shimino. Nah. Avatar lands a real weak hit. Gwenno shoots Julia. It's more Julia style. Julia can't get a shot off. Distracted by a bat. There's a kill. We're gonna get out of this. I'm not concerned. I never was. There wasn't a moment where I thought these bats were gonna pose a real threat. Hit Shimino. Sorry about that, buddy. And we're done here. Thanks for playing, bats. Alright. Now let's see if we can get some sleep. Gwenno, the only person on the team who's not covered in bat bites. Oh yeah. Hell yeah. Best kind of rest. Rest where Lord British shows up and make sure everyone's healed to full. Or well armed to fight death's embrace. Alright, to the seas. Well, we'll hit Jalome first. And in Jalome, we will seek out Bulweir to learn of the Mystic Arms. Didn't even have to look at the spreadsheet. Just retaining information. It's got to happen every now and then, right? Yes, you can, Stupinski. I should do a check. 1072 for the Avatar. 1245 for Shimino. 877 for Elo. But we'll get you a magic axe someday, buddy. You'll be back in it. Julia 967. Gwenno 1017. Chana 1057. You cannot slow this. She's got to overtake Shimino, maybe even before level 6. Yeah, we're gonna see Lord British like 100 times as we like. Once people get over 1500, he's gonna show up every single night until someone gets over 1600. And then he's gonna be like, I gotta give my friends some space. They probably find me annoying. No, Lord British. We want to see you all the time. You're our pal. You're the noble Lord of Britannia. Okay. Get situated. There's the coast. Straight shot west. And we will hit... Oh, and there's that friggin' mountain island up there. Well, I'll do that on the way to Minnock. There's Farthing's Island. North a little. Jaunt west. Here we are. When you walk in Jalome, you never walk alone. There's another abandoned ship. Almost tried to board Jalome, but I saved it. No Shadow Lords on the scene. Love to see that. Stay away from me, Mr. Guard. As I look for the weapon shop. Oh, who's this fellow? Battle-worn fighter. What's your name again, sir? Thorn. Yeah, I've talked to you. But did I learn anything from you when we spoke last? Thorn. Oh, yeah. Some dungeon tricks. Just have a good day, buddy. He's the guy who taught me everything I know about pushing walls and shooting candles. And both of those came in handy in Dungeon Deceit, so good looking out, pal. Young minstrel. The minstrel is Trian, I think. And he told me about Gotha, knowing the word for dastard. That's fine. Just have a good day. Be good to yourself. Be good to your friends. No. Not in the hotel rooms. Shot my shot. Because now it's nighttime. Well, wait. Remnor, please. I take it back. Yes, I want to stay. 24 gold? Fine. Directly over the tavern? Why is that supposed to appeal to me? Rowdy drunks will disturb your sleep all night. For just 24 gold. That's really an exorbitant price. Can I barter for will a chain coif do it for you? Okay, there's the blacksmith. Getting down to business. Bullweir? Rough and scrungy. Yes. What dost thou want, Mystic Arms? I've heard rumors about a man by the name of Ambrose, who is in... Alright, that's great, Bullweir. Ambrose knows of the Mystic Arms? Well, that's great, but, what do you know of this Ambrose? 'Twas rumored he was heavily injured. Oh, you know what, British? That's a good point. I wasn't doing the math, because obviously there's just 6 of us and we're all getting to stay for 24. That's much more generous. I will aver, though, we did all have to share a twin-sized bed. So, like, there are points to be made on both sides. I mean, maybe we'll let Elo and Gweno have the bed, the rest of us sleep propped up. No, that's unlikely. Probably Gweno doesn't even let Elo sleep. Anyway, that. Heavily injured. Well then. So badly injured is he that he is conscious for about only an hour near midnight each night. He is healing in the town of Cove. Ambrose is healing in the town of Cove. He is so injured, he is only awake for an hour near midnight. Hey, that was very helpful. Thanks, Bullweir. I know why Bullweir was helping. He just wanted me to leave, and that's fine. That's fine. Because he was helpful. Can I walk around the town? No, I can't. Alright. Running our errands. Let's pop up around to... Oh, yeah, that mountain island. Might as well check that. We got about 20 minutes left here. I want to get to Minnock. Well, let's find out. Let's find out what happens. Alright, Mountain Island is right over here. There's a ship we caused to become abandoned. I always wonder with these tiny little islands, you think like, what if there was just something there? There's not. That's fine. That's fine. Throw in a save before we explore this strange place. Hurt ourselves climbing the mountains and whatnot. Bordermarch! The Tower of Bordermarch. The Keep of Bordermarch. Alright. We need a new one. Oh, wait. I didn't put the... Yes, I did. Okay. No, Farthing was not in proper alphabetical order. But now it is. Right there between Empath, Abbey, and Fogsbane. But here we are in Bordermarch. I think it was the right move to do some dungeon delving and other stuff before getting back to exploring, because once you're tough enough that the random enemy encounters aren't likely to kill you, I mean, I guess we could still randomly encounter a dragon. I should wash my mouth. But then, and you got a ship, it's all a much faster process. Why am I looking outside? We should go in first. Looking around outside, be easy enough to do afterwards. Ooh, a little, quad here in the middle. Lady Tessa. Alright, oops. Okay, gotta set up my sheet. Names. Alright, name. Job. Info. We're set. Just make the info cells a little wider. Set them so they all wrap. Sort of overflowing. Lady Tessa. Now that sounds super familiar, but I think it sounds familiar because she was in, Ultima 4. And not because someone's told me something about her, but I can search this thing pretty quickly. No other results. So I think I've just heard her name in Ultima 4. So what do you know? What's good? You practice the mystical arts. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Mystical. I can see thou art no. Hey, a clip! Thanks, Waffle Syrup. I'm not going to watch that right now, but I'll take a look at it. Yes, I am. Oh, okay, so you're not going to tell me anything. Yes, I'm the Avatar. See it in their eyes, but tell me, dost thou support Blackthorn's rule? No. I knew that one who has tread the path of virtue cannot agree with the current state of affairs. No kidding. I have seen the amulet which Lord British once bore. It lies forgotten in the underworld amongst the graves of valiant warriors. I'm going to make note of this. Although I see she has more to say. With only this can thee find thy path in a place of unholy darkness, which I have foreseen shall block thy way. I'm gonna say only with this, because that makes more sense. Only with this can thee find thy path in a place of unholy darkness, which I have foreseen. Oh, I'm gonna spell foreseen right. No, that's right. Is it? Yeah. Yeah? Now I need to check. I'm second guessing myself. No, spelled wrong. Curse you, Richard Garriott, making me dope myself. My mastery of the English language. Oh my goodness, there's more. 'Tis beyond such a place that thou must search, if thou art to mend the injustice wrought upon the world by Blackthorn and his specters. Oh, Lady Tessa, I think you've got the relationship wrong. It's the specters and their Lord Blackthorn. So I'm told. And she bids me adieu. Well, jeez, yeah. Thanks, Lady Tessa. Did not take much cajoling to get her to open up. You're probably just a shopkeeper. The Shattered Shield. I don't know, what do you sell, man? Magic Shield, Magic Bow, Regen Ring, the Am/Turning. I'm not gonna buy any of this stuff right now, sir, but I'm happy to know that you're out here selling it, Steve. Not a very exciting name for a dude who's selling so much cool stuff. You see a strong fighter. Have we not met before? I think we have. Dupre? 'Twas before the dark times. Thou art the avatar of legend, art thou not? I am. Art thou here collecting adventurers for thy cause? I am, sure. I would be honored to join. Wilt thou have me? I would, but it's indeed an honor to fight with thee. There's no room for me in thy party. Confirm for me that you are my old friend Dupre. Oh, Sentri. Hello. Sorry, I thought that you were someone else. It's embarrassing. My mistake. In my defense, literally every tough guy in this entire world looks exactly the same. We live here in Bordermarch to escape the Shadow Lords. Shadow Lords? Maybe he knows Falsehood's name. Specters? Evil? Alright. Bordermarch? What can you tell me about Bordermarch? Nothing. Well, Sentri seemed like a good guy. My team is full up, including the people who I'd already heard of before I talked to you, so I'm not bringing you along, but it's good to meet you. There, didn't have to look far. Yes, it's me. I hardly recognize thee. It has been, I should note that Sentri is here and that Dupre is here. I should wait till this, maybe I'm just making a fool of myself again, so hold on. Yes, of course. What do you think I'm doing? It's what I did the last 4 times I came here. Shall I join with you again? I'm gonna say yes, and you're gonna say you got no room. Yeah, it's fine. Well, I know your name, so don't take offense. Yeah. Hey, Dupre. Can you tell me about this Bordermarch? Nah. Companions are really just there to join. They're not great fonts of knowledge. Sir Simon. Strong and spry. Looking spry, Sir Simon. Sir Simon. My interest? What do you do, pal? Oh, you're the Lord. Lord? Oh, Keep? We fled here when the tyrant Blackthorn began to spread his self-righteous rule. Blackthorn? The land has not been the same since the loss of Lord British. A good friend. I wish I knew of a way to help him. British? All I know is that his crown jewels, the crown, the scepter, and the amulet must be recovered. Oh! Well, holy moly. That opens up a pretty bit. In fact, better go to info and create an info table. Yeah, this was a fruitful day of exploring. Okay, so we need the crown jewels, the crown, the scepter, and the amulet. We have a lead on the amulet. So let me just, now that I'm putting this in the info sheet, I should grab it from Bordermarch. There we go. Amulet here. Alright, well, cool. Well, can you tell me about the crown? Powerful artifact. Lord British once told me of its ability. Ability? When worn, it absorbs all forms of magical attack. Oh, the crown jewels. That's why they weren't capitalized. Okay, that makes sense because also a trio of magic items is just way more of a, feels way more Ultima-y than a quartet. You know, an RPG that's doing an elemental thing will do quartets. Okay. What is it? Okay. Okay. Whew. Alright. What can you tell me about the scepter? mighty item of immense power, it is said that when used it can disperse all magical barriers, even in the ethereal plane. Good to know. Held by the Shadow Lords themselves in their earthly fortress. Yeah, I can imagine many potential uses of a crown that can absorb all magical attacks. Held by the Shadow Lords themselves in their earthly fortress. Now, by earthly, he does not mean gotta go back to your own dimension, Avatar. I think he just, in their terrestrial fortress. I hope. I don't think there's going to be a whole travel to the modern world gimmick here. Okay, what can you tell me of the amulet? I had a feeling. Cool. Thanks, pal. Thanks a lot. That was helpful. Sir Simon and Lady... Where were they the rulers last time? Because they're both in Ultima 4, right? I'm not making that up. Okay, keep looking around. Let's just back into the quad where Tessa's chilling. This is where everyone goes to eat their lunch. Hey, someone other than Tessa is chilling out there in the quad. Hopefully I can catch them. No, that's Tessa because sprites are gender neutral. Okay. What's outside? Peering in through the portcullis, the window, whatever. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. It's pretty straightforward out there. Is there anyone out here? Anyone chilling in the... Not yet. Nay. I dost not wish to leave. Moon's coming up. It's gonna get dark soon. We're gonna camp, and we're gonna do our best to make it to Minnock before I gotta stop in the very, very near future. Nothing special about that tree. That's fine. Alright. Here we are. Let's get out of these mountains. Ouch. Ouch. And we're free. Alright. Sleep the night away. Shamino. Big Sham. On watch. Morning has come. Okay. So now we're at the mountainy island. I want to close out the day. By seeing if Rue indeed knows the, what was I saying? The word of power. No, we're gonna close it. It's gonna be more exciting than just a squid. Barely wounded. He's laughing. Alright, Jana. Ah, you missed. Okay. Chimino. Missed. Oh, should have taken a shot with Gweno. My bad. Lightly wounded. Critical. Is he just gonna escape? Or is Gweno... Ah. Oh good. The squid is stupid. Bad at fleeing. It doesn't know that there's a screen edge. So what's it supposed to do? It doesn't have access to the knowledge. And now it's dead. Good job, Shamino. Did get yourself a little poison, but that's okay. We'll Anox ya. We're loaded with Anox. But bam! Back to the seas. Alright. Squid, don't stop me now. Oh, go to hell, squid. Boom! Got no time for this. There's Empath Abby. So my gut tells me there's going to be a third keep somewhere, right? Maybe on that private island. Maybe not, but 3 new keeps to complement the 3 castles just seems more RPG-esque than 2 new keeps to complement the 3 castles. Here we are, making our way up the coast. Oh my goodness. How? Oh yeah, it is actually... No, it's not. What have I done? Where have I gotten myself... Did I sail all the way around the world? Let me shoot south a little. What's going on here? No. Okay. I think I'm okay. Or maybe I'm not. If I'm not, whatever. What's the worst that could happen? Waste a little tiny bit of time. Okay. I'm gonna stick to the coast just because I'm suddenly disoriented. So I want to see with my own eyes the Shrine of Justice. Just know that I'm on the right track. Ugh. Wasting daylight. Okay. Camp it down. Avatar himself stands guard. To, you know, kind of apologize for messing up his navigation there with the map. Board the skiff, light a torch. Back to our ship. Here we go. There it is. Shrine of Justice. We're on the path. We're going to be there very soon. In fact, go south a little here. Love to check out Cove next week. So we have too many leads. There are worse problems to have, though, I think. Just keep finding things and advancing my quest. Damn it. Why can't the townsfolk be slower with the revelations? There's good old Dungeon Covetous. And that should mean... Yeah, Cove is much easier to visit in this game. You can make a habit of going to Cove. Far easier since the invention of the skiff than you could with oh, and then just the fact that they dug a canal. You don't need to find the one whirlpool in the entire friggin' game to whisk you away. In Ultima 4, I wound up having to like force it with blink and like find the exact right spot to stand because that whirlpool, like I saw it a couple times, but by the time I was looking for it, couldn't find it. Okay, here we go. Leave me alone, Sir Guard. To the shipwright. Hey, Rue. Tell me about your mother. Her name is Fiona. She works at the poorhouse. I guess that's all I need from Rue. It's just to be told about her mother. Confirm who her mom is. Head over to the poorhouse. Fiona. My girl. No, I'm not. Council? Were you on the council? What makes me think that you think that I know? What's his name? Anon. Ha! What is thy name? I'm called James. Some people call me the Avatar of all virtue. That's me. What knowledge? You know any words? Alright. Let's see how far we can get translating this word. Where am I writing down the words? Here. Okay. Well, that's an A. A, V, I... something S. Alright. now go to my Rosetta Stone here as our last act of the day. Everyone can just watch me stare off screen. Let me verify that I had it right so far. Yep. A-V-I. That's an easy one to find. The next one. Avist. Oh no, that's a D. Oops. Avid. And then U. That's a U. And that's an S. Avidus. Thanks, Fiona. Alright. Okay, so, whew, this was a rewarding... Oh, leave me alone. No, get away. I'm running into the woods. I will not pay your tax, sir. I'm getting there. I know a lot of them, but then there's ones like, like the D kind of looks like the the ST, the consonant combination. Ha! Gave him the slip. No taxes for me. We're out of here. What a weekend! Holy moly! Got the grapple, learned how to climb mountains, picked up all kinds of leads. We have the spyglass, we have the sextant, we have a new word of power for Dungeon Covetous, which of course, I don't even have to remind myself where it is because I just saw it a second ago. I'm right by it. We could delve into it right now, except we can't. I gotta stop. What else? Jeez, 2 keeps, bunch of people. Found out that we need Lord British's stuff. The Avatar is going to feed the people by saving the world, and then let Lord British maybe set up like some. Lord British needs to get on a welfare state for Britannia, because like even in Ultima 4, which is supposed to be taking place at a time of great peace, there are so many beggars. But yeah, we know that we need Lord British's 3 crown jewels. We have a lead on where the amulet is. We found out more about the whereabouts of Lord British himself. We found out just a bunch of stuff. We're looking for a talking horse. We don't really have a lead on that yet, but we're going for it. It's all coming together. Quite frankly, for me, it's gonna be a long week because I just want to keep going, but I can't until at least Saturday. That's the bad ending. Probably this game just has one ending, but yeah, I should pay the tax. I paid one. You know what? I paid 1 tax this month, like in-game month. Or maybe I paid that tax in game September. I don't know. Anyway, we're just dripping in leads here. Like, I don't have any lead on why or what to do in Dungeon Covetous, but it's fun to go in the dungeons. You can find some treasure, get some experience. So we might do a dungeon delve next time. We might, geez. I gotta keep looking for this horse. I got things to do. But it's coming together bit by bit. The Avatar is on the path. We are going to overthrow Lord Blackthorn. We are going to take down these Shadow Lords. We are going to restore peace to Britannia in the fullness of time. And we'll pick this up next Saturday. Everyone who's still here, anyone who tuned in and left, I'm just talking to you for no reason. Anyone who didn't turn in, this isn't for you. Thanks to everyone, though. Checking it out. I'm having fun. Hope you're having fun. I'm looking forward to having more fun next weekend. So until we get back to business, until we return to Britannia, take care of yourselves and be kind to everyone you meet.